What up, peeps and peepettes? MorbTron back today with more Destiny 2. And I just want to do a quick live commentary while doing some public events. I guess public events are mindless. We're going to talk about some trials issues that I have, some Crucible issues that I have. Maybe you guys share the same concerns or complaints or whatever you want to call them as I do. I'm sure a lot of people do. But basically, I mean, right now it's Friday. It's the 19th. You know, I'm just got done streaming. Just try to do some trials again. And honestly, I don't know if I'm ever going to do trials again until something is fixed with it. Trials for me and my clan right now, like we're trials casuals, right? We don't go into trials super tryhard mode, or we try, but you know, we're not seasoned trials veterans by any means.
Here we go.
We don't play that much together as far as in the Crucible, at least as like a 4-man and the same 4 people. We almost never play together. We don't know a lot of the trial strats, so on and so forth. I mean, we go into trials, you know, not expecting to go flawless, but you know, 3 to 5 wins and then losing your card. That's kind of what we expect going into it. One weekend we did manage to go 7 wins, like 2 losses, I think. Never gone flawless, but the matchmaking or lack thereof, especially with the population as down as it is, especially on PC right now, it's really disheartening when like a group of friends, like my clan and I, my clansmen and myself, go into trials and we just get absolutely destroyed. Like it's no contest, kind of absolutely destroyed. I'm perfectly fine with losing Crucible matches and losing Trials matches, you know, as long as it's close and I can learn from, you know, how my enemies beat me, that sort of thing. But when I can't even tell how I died so quickly, and not just like I got team shot, so I fell over, kind of die. There was one instance where my fire team got completely surrounded before we even really had a chance to leave our spawn on the Eternity map tonight. And I don't know how they did it. I still don't know how they did it, and it's hours later, and I've tried to think, like, maybe they have 10 mobility, but that'd be dumb. Maybe they were all, like... I know one or two of the hunters are running stompies. Maybe that has something to do with it, you know, increasing their movement speed a ton. I don't think there's any routes I don't know about on Eternity, but that's the thing. I mean, like, we didn't know. And going up against one team and getting completely swept, you know, like 5 losses, 0 wins for the game is one thing. But we had that happen to us like 4 or 5 times, and then we just completely lost all motivation to continue. Looking at, you know, the population charts since the last time they were released anyway, who knows what they look like now. You know, PC was the lowest of the 3 platforms for Destiny 2, so the group in and of itself might just be so small that there are very few other casual teams like my clan for trials. It's just a bunch of sweaty tryhards. I mean, we're not that terrible. You know, we do good in, you know, regular Crucible, regular competitive, you know, against other 4 stacks and that sort of thing. But I don't know. I really wish that there was some sort of matchmaking with the current trials setup. Right now, they seem to favor connection speed more than anything, which is fine and dandy because they have to, you know, they kind of have to do that because they're still technically using a peer-to-peer system. even if it is a hybrid peer-to-peer system. Oh, that guy got flung right into a tree. But so they have to do, you know, this matchmaking system where it favors connection speed versus, you know, skill. But in Destiny 1, they kind of did a more, you know, skill-based matchmaking where it took skill into account a lot more via your ELO. And as far as I know, in Destiny 2, they don't take your ELO into account at all. Which leads to my team getting completely shut out over and over and over and over and over again on PC because the population size is so tiny. It's super frustrating. It makes me not want to play Trials ever again. Although I really want the weapons, because the weapons are really good. So, and my clanmates feel the same way. It's like, yeah, Trials is terrible, and we hate doing it. But we feel like we have to try at least once every weekend. Cool, I got an exotic. Because we want the I don't care about the armor. I've got enough armor sets. I mean, who would want to replace, you know, this armor set right here? I mean, it's it's just, I mean, it's just amazing. I mean, look at this armor set. Well, that shader, yeah. I want the weapons. You know, I've got the Darkest Before. Is that what it's called? The Darkest Before, yeah. I did a review on it too, GG me. But, you know, I want the Purpose, the Scout Rifle. I want all of the weapons. I like collecting weapons, not so much collecting armor. Armor doesn't seem to really do much for you in Destiny 2. Until they actually put stats on gear again anyway. You know, this mobility, recovery, resilience thing doesn't really give any sort of luster towards the harder to get armors from like currently the Prestige Leviathan. The Leviathan gear in general, I think, looks really ugly. Anyway, I'm getting off track. But yeah, in regular Crucible 2, I think that some sort of matchmaking could be beneficial as well. Because there are times when we go up against, or I go up against when I'm solo queuing, you know, 4 stacks. And, you know, if I'm on a complete team of randoms, there's no way in hell we should get paired up against a full 4 stack. That just shouldn't be a thing. And the same goes when I'm rolling a 4 stack with my clanmates, just for fun. I mean, pub stomping isn't really, I mean, it can be fun for a game or two, but it gets boring. So, I mean, winning all the time, losing all the time, either way. Jeez, guys, here we're not going to activate hard mode here because try hard too much longer. I mean, it's frustrating, man. Like, I want close matches either way, win or lose. My cat is, I don't know what he found. Sorry for the noise. I don't know. I take things away that he finds, and then somehow he finds more things that he shouldn't be playing with, and cats will be cats. Where's this other ting? There's this other ting. Don't, guys, you're gonna end it before I can activate hard mode.
Deborah, you took out their grip. They're on the
Feels
run.
bad, man. Feels bad, man, when the plebs don't know how to activate hard mode, or they refuse to, or whatever. This game is a meme. This game is a meme. I want to love it, but it feels like Destiny 2 doesn't want to love me back. I don't know. In Destiny 1, I always had a fun time playing the Crucible, even with how terrible the meta was, and the one-shot sticky grenades, and all the bad that was in the Destiny 1 Crucible. I still had a lot of fun, because the matches were never a pub stomp one way or the other. Very rarely were they, anyway. Or in Destiny 2, it seems like a good match is hard to find, and it's usually a pub stomp one way or the other. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think down in the comment section down below. I know this video got kind of ranty. There's not much excitement in this video, and I'm sorry for that. You know, it's hard to be super exciting and super energetic all the time, especially on Fridays for me. Fridays are a bad day, because Fridays aren't... Like tomorrow, even though it is Saturday, I'm still working Saturday, work Saturday and Sunday. My weekend is Tuesday, Wednesday, so to me, Friday is Tuesday. And what's special about Tuesdays? Nothing. So, but anyways, guys, you know, if you agree, you know, that there needs to be some sort of skill-based matchmaking to get some sort of like better matchmaking system in place for trials, especially, but for regular Crucible as well. At least competitive mode. Quick play, you know, we can go without it, but definitely I think competitive and trials definitely needs it. If you agree with me, hit the thumbs up button. If you don't agree with me, I'd love to hear your counterpoint in the comment section down below. If you are new to the channel or you want to help me out by getting me closer to that 1,000 subscriber goal, please hit the subscribe button. I'd love you a long time. But do not forget to have a good day, everybody. Unlike that Drake there, he had a bad time. And I'll see you all next time.